What's up, Bartlett? What? So it's not now? This is world class. I love it. This is Bush League, Bernice. Bush League.
Stephen Wiggins.
Good welcome. We're here in our broadcast zone, right here, chopping it up with Jason and Sherman in our home away from home, if you will.
Yes.
Right? We love
Yes.
it. Sherman, great action today.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about it a little bit. So we on tap. We're here for the first Pan Am fight-off.
The first
In our
fight-offs.
National Center of Excellence.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
say it again.
Yes, sir.
National Center of Excellence. Amazing
Where
place.
legends grow.
Legends are
We
growing.
can't ever leave that out. Where the legends grow. So this is, like you said, Jay, this is our first fight-off. This is historic. No matter what happens today, there'll never be a first fight-off. This is the only one. So the competitors at this weekend's event their names are etched in history and they can never be replaced. And that just makes the excitement multiplied by 100. It was palpable yesterday. Today, it's probably going to be breathtaking. So
No,
let's
you're right.
let's get into today's schedule.
Great crowd on hand, too, for us here at our National Center of Excellence. Talk about the schedule a little bit. So we're going to start with the lighter girls here. So
Yeah.
we have the fin and fly, if you will, with Monique Rodriguez, the finweight out of Florida, going against Summer Jones, the flyweight out of Nevada.
Yep.
So those two, both pretty young fighters.
Yeah, they
Sherman.
are, but they get to set the tone. They get to set the tone. This will be the first. Again, I'm going back to the first because this is something I can't get out of my head. They get to set the tone in the first match of what will be, we hope to be a storied history of development of athletes and coaches, honing our national teams, and they get to go first. And so there's pressure on them, but that's what we built this for. We built it with small. It's a small space. It's a crucible. In some other, I have to throw these nice juicy words out there for you because I know you love the
I love
vocab.
those.
But it's a crucible, and this is where we're going to see who's ready to have their mettle tested. And I'm glad that they get to go first.
Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, so they'll fight 2 out of 3 matches,
Yep.
and these are all of our athletes will. With the winner, heading to Lima, Peru
For the
Pan American Games.
Am Games.
A multi-sport game, all sports,
Yes.
USOC, and everyone.
Yep.
Opening ceremonies close.
Yep.
Doesn't get much
Yeah,
better.
we've been to some multi-sport games,
Yeah,
and
they're
those
fun.
are some of the best times
They're
we've
fun.
ever had.
So good luck to both those girls.
Yep.
Let's go to the next one. David Kim and Damian Villa.
Yep.
Right, David the Finweight, current Finweight
Yep.
from the world-class athlete program, the WCAP program. Of course, now we have Damian Villa, who's just a seasoned veteran.
seasoned, battle-tested.
Yeah, he is
Battle-tested.
he is battle-tested. So I think it's the style differences here that are going to make this very interesting.
It's a style game. It's an age game. It's a who wants it more game. It
Right.
ultimately boils down to that. And David has a few supporters here. I've
Yeah, he
seen,
does.
I've
Yeah, he
seen
does. No, you're right.
the WCAP program here, so they'll be here to energize him. Let's see if that makes the difference.
Yeah, so it'll be a great one. Then we have the Bantam Feather. That's the under 68 with Alejandro Chang
Yep.
and CJ Nicholas. And we talked about it yesterday. This might be the most interesting matchup. Just guys that have trained together,
Yeah.
good friends,
Yep.
really worked hard together. It's going to be a war, and we think it might go 3.
It might go 3, but whatever. If it's 3, it's going to be 3 of the most exciting matches we've
you're
ever
right.
seen.
You're right. Yeah, it's beautiful. We'll have a little lunch break at that point. We'll have just a little break there. Then we'll jump into the under 80s.
Yeah.
And maybe the most
Yeah.
competitive
This
of
one
all.
we know is going 3.
Yeah, it is, because it's Thomas Rahimi.
Yep.
And it's Jason
Ishida, who
And
know
they-
each other, have fought with each other, have fought against each other. They have done this dance a number of times.
they have.
But now they're doing it to go to the Pan Am Games.
Yeah, so it's very exciting. I'm maybe the most excitement I have for this one is just simply because one guy wins it, then the next guy wins, then the next guy. So this one's total. When I say up for grabs, this
up
could
for
go
grabs,
either
yeah.
way today. Really good. Good. We're going to go next to our heavyweight. It's our last matchup of the day, and we'll probably have more matches because they're going to fight 2 out of 3. Hanzo Llanos, the shorter middleweight, who just can score on the inside,
Who can work that inside game
right,
perfectly.
The 6'4"
Jonathan Healy.
Yeah.
And when you
He's
have
the
6
big
or
guy.
4 against about a 5'10"
Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
It's going to just be a game. Well, honestly, a game of height, but also a game of who can score their points
Right.
the way they do it. Jonathan with the big, tall, long legs, going long, going high. Hanzo getting inside, scoring. So it's going to be fun to watch those guys. Both have really, really good coaches.
Right,
So
right.
it's going to be a really good.
It's
testament of-
going to come down to who can impose themselves.
Right.
There was a notion, well, the bigger guy should automatically win. Yeah, that's depends on if he's fighting a better, smaller guy. So today we'll see who can impose themselves earliest and most consistently, and whoever does that will prevail.
Yeah, it's great. Again, we're in the National Center of Excellence, Sherman. I can't say it enough. I'm
I love it.
so
I love it.
excited to be here. We've wanted this forever.
Shout out to USAT staff for creating a broadcast zone.
Look at this, guys. We're
Yes.
chopping it up at Jay Sherman in the broadcast zone. Thank you, Jose, for
Next-
an awesome
ne-
setup for us.
Next, we're going to get some segues, and we're just going to ride around chopping it up on the road.
I like it. I do like that. I do like that.
Well, listen, Jay, we've talked enough about what's going to happen. Let's go get ready to make it happen.
Look, you guys make sure you stay with us on the live stream.
You are about to see Taekwondo at its best, and we're going to see it at our National Center of Excellence that's designed specifically for this purpose. It's been a long time coming. We spent a lot of time as athletes and as coaches and always wanted to have a place where we could go and develop our craft, and now this generation has it. And so as we watching torches get passed, we want to make sure that the spirit of USA Taekwondo gets passed on, and that is we fight till the fight's over. And we give them all that we have, and we see if they can handle it. So this is Sherman Nelson, Jason Poos. We're signing off. We will see you. You will hear us because we're going to give you world-class commentary, play-by-play, and interviews. Stay tuned. You do not want to miss it.